Our top focus this morning, heat is mounting on actor Deepika Padukone. This after Deepika was summoned by the Narcotics Control Bureau over her drug chats with her manager Karishma Prakash. These drug chats date to October 2017. She's been called in for questioning tomorrow. Deepika, who is currently in Goa for a movie shoot, is expected to arrive in Mumbai today. Soon after the NCB summon, Deepika consulted her lawyers for the next course of action. Deepika's manager, Karishma, was earlier summoned by the NCB but didn't show up. She will also accompany Deepika now to Mumbai and will be grilled by the NCB on the same day as Deepika, that's tomorrow. Deepika's chats from October 2017 showed that she sought hashish from her manager, Karishma, for a party at an upscale club in Mumbai, the Coco Club. Now, as the Narcotics Bureau's widened its probe into the Sushant death drug-link case, top actors are coming under the agency's radar. The NCB has also summoned actors Sara Ali Khan and Shraddha Kapoor for questioning on Saturday. The officials visited Sara and Shraddha's Mumbai residences to deliver the summons. Sara's name surfaced after Sushant's girlfriend Riya Chakrabarti revealed and named her in her statement to the narco team. She was also named by the Pavna boatman during his NCB grilling. The boatman claimed that he'd ferried the actor to Sushant's farmhouse at least 3 to 4 times, while Shraddha's name came under the lens after her chats with Sushant's manager Jaya Saha. In these chats, Shraddha allegedly sought CBD from Jaya. The actor was also named by the Pavna boatman. In fact, it's going to be a power-packed 3 days at the Narcotics Control Bureau in Mumbai. So day one of the big Bollywood grilling, you've got actor Rakulpreet Singh and fashion designer Simone Khambata. They'll be quizzed by the NCB today. They both were named by Riya Chakrabarti during her grilling. While Simone Khambata was in Mumbai, Rakulpreet Singh, who was in Hyderabad for an advertisement shoot, arrived in Mumbai last night for her questioning by the NCB. As they both were named by Riya Chakrabarti, they're likely to be counter-questioned also on statements given by Riya during her interrogation and her statement with the NCB. Let's break down now all the names from Bollywood which have emerged in this particular case and how they came up as well. 4 Bollywood celebrities in all are going to be quizzed over the course of the next few days. And I just want to break down how their names emerged. Let's start off with how the NCB started its investigation. Sushant Singh Rajput and Riya Chakrabarti are, of course, at the center of this entire case. Riya Chakrabarti was questioned. She's now in judicial custody. Then you had the name of Jaya Saha emerging. Jaya Saha is the talent manager of Sushant Singh Rajput. She's also a partner in a company known as Quant Talent Management Company. From her came Shraddha Kapoor's name. Why? Well, there was a chat between Jaya Saha and Shraddha Kapoor where there was a discussion. Shraddha sought CBD oil from Jaya Saha, and in the conversation Jaya says that she will give it to Shraddha. Then you have 2 other actresses, that's Sara Ali Khan and Rakulpreet. Remember that Rakulpreet is appearing today before the NCB. These 2 names came up because Riya Chakrabarti named them in her statement to the NCB. Sara Ali Khan, she said, did consume drugs with Sushant Singh Rajput during the shoot of Kedarnath. Let's get you through the other names that have emerged. Another key person is that of Karishma. Karishma is the manager of Deepika Padukone, again part of the same company as Jaya Saha, Quant Talent Management. So her name also came up in this particular case. Why? Well, there are chats between Karishma and Deepika Padukone. As I mentioned, Deepika is her client, and there's a chat from 2017 where Deepika seeks hashish from Karishma. So this explains for you all the names who are involved in this case so far. All the 4 actresses you see here, Deepika, Shraddha, Sara and Rakulpreet, over the next 3 days are going to be appearing before the Narcotics Control Bureau. So you've got 4 top A-list Bollywood actresses who will be grilled over the next 3 days by the Narcotics Control Bureau. Deepika, Sara, Shraddha as well as Rakulpreet will be questioned over their alleged drug links. Deepika, who is currently in Goa, is likely to leave for Mumbai today. She's also in touch with her legal team. Meanwhile, NCB officials have already reached and they visited Sara Ali Khan and Shraddha Kapoor's houses to officially deliver summons to them. Here's a report on what you can expect next in this investigation.
The NCB investigation into the drug use in Bollywood is snaring the big names of the film industry. The agency has summoned Deepika Padukone, Shraddha Kapoor, and Sara Ali Khan, among others, for questioning.
As part of the investigation, we have issued summons to some people. Beyond that, I will not be able to share anything.
Deepika is currently in Goa shooting for an untitled film. She has to appear before the NCB on Friday, 25th September. Deepika's name was flagged up after her drug chats with her manager Karishma Prakash emerged. The chats that date back to 2017 show Deepika allegedly asking Karishma if she had mal or hashish. Karishma incidentally worked with Sushant Singh Rajput's manager Jaya Saha at Quant Talent Management Agency. Actor Shraddha Kapoor's name also came on the radar after her drug chats with Jaya Saha surfaced. Shraddha allegedly asked for CBD oil from Jaya. She was also named by a boatman at Pavna Dam who ferried the actors along with Sushant Singh Rajput to his farmhouse. The boatman in his statement to the NCB claimed the actors allegedly used to smoke marijuana there. Shraddha, who is reportedly in Mumbai, has to appear before the NCB on Saturday. Sara Ali Khan too will appear before the NCB the same day. Sara was named by Sushant's girlfriend Riya Chakrabarti, who is currently in jail. Riya had alleged Sushant had consumed drugs with Sara during the movie Kedarnath. The Pavna boatman had also taken Sara's name in the statement. Sara is currently in Goa. The NCB has also summoned actor Rakul Preet Singh and designer Simone Kambata on Thursday. Sushant's ex-manager Shruti Modi, Deepika's manager Karishma Prakash has to appear on Friday.
Deepika Padukone, Sara Ali Khan, Rakul Preet Singh and Shraddha Kapoor are the top Bollywood celebrities who have been summoned by the Narcotics Control Bureau to join the investigations. Sources say the NCB has more names of top Bollywood celebrities who will soon be summoned by the agency to probe the entire drug racket in Bollywood. With camera person Prashant, this is Munish Pandey in Mumbai for India Today.
Meanwhile, actor Riya Chakrabarti, who is a prime accused in this case and is currently in jail for her alleged drug link, has made big claims in her bail plea. In this plea, Riya has in fact claimed that there's a witch hunt by the probe agencies and said that the CBI and ED have found no material against her. Her plea is likely to come up for hearing today. She further stated that Sushant Singh Rajput was the sole drug consumer and that he used his staff for procuring drugs. In a sensational claim, Riya said that Sushant sought and consumed joints 3 days before his death. She said the late actor regularly smoked ganja cigarettes. Riya has also claimed that she was concerned at Sushant's drug habits and even tried to dissuade and wean him away from drugs. The Bombay High Court may also be hearing her brother Shoaib Chakrabarti's bail plea today. In the last few months, Gupteshwar Pandey's most famous or rather infamous words were his comments about Riya Chakrabarti's Aukad. It was under his leadership that the Bihar police actually filed an FIR against Riya, accusing her of abetment to suicide. Gupteshwar Pandey held several dramatic press conferences, gave several television interviews seeking justice for Sushant Singh Rajput. And that's why now that Gupteshwar Pandey has sought voluntary retirement and that it was approved in a matter of hours, it's come under the scanner and has created a massive political controversy.
बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री पर कमेंट करने की औकात रिया चक्रवर्ती की नहीं है.
Former Bihar DGP Gupteshwar Pandey's scathing remark on Riya Chakrabarti had raised eyebrows then. The comments were made soon after the Supreme Court ordered CBI investigation into Sushant Singh Rajput's death. Known for his outspoken nature, Pandey has been at the forefront against Mumbai police in the Sushant Singh Rajput death probe. On July 28th, Sushant's father filed an FIR against the actor's girlfriend Riya Chakrabarti in Patna alleging abetment to suicide. But when the Bihar police team went to Mumbai for probe, a massive showdown erupted between the two states. After Patna IPS officer Vinay Tiwari was forcibly quarantined by BMC, Pandey took on the Mumbai police. He declared all he wanted was justice for Sushant Singh Rajput.
So what do you want, sir? Finally, what do you want here, sir?
I want
fair investigation, impartial investigation. I want justice for Sushant and nothing else. I don't have any personal interest in this.
And when the Supreme Court ordered CBI investigation, Pandey claimed vindication.
बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री पर कमेंट करने की औकात रिया चक्रवर्ती की नहीं है।
उसने कुछ किए थे उसको
रिया चक्रवर्ती की औकात नहीं है बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री पर टिप्पणी करने की, कमेंट करने की। औकात का मतलब क्या होता है आप बताइए। शोभा देता है, मैं इस बात को रिपीट कर रहा हूं कि रिया चक्रवर्ती की ये हैसियत नहीं है कि बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री पर टिप्पणी करे।
While Pandey is being accused of using Sushant's death probe as a platform for his possible launch into politics, the former IPS officer rejects the charge.
बहुत लोग सुशांत के केस से जोड़ करके मेरे इस्तीफा को देख रहे हैं या मेरे वीआरएस को देख रहे हैं। आपके मन में भी यही सवाल होगा। इसका मैं सीधा जवाब देता हूं, आप सुन लीजिए कि सुशांत के केस से मेरे वीआरएस का कोई लेना देना नहीं है।
If Pandey finally ends up contesting the assembly elections, the Sushant death probe will definitely have some effect on the voters. Bureau Report, India Today.
The Indian Air Force is in top gear as the standoff with China is far from over along the line of actual control in Ladakh. Ladakh skies, in fact, are abuzz with IAF sorties, with Rafales also soaring and roaring in the skies. The sorties showcase India's operational preparedness in Ladakh amid the ongoing border face-off. Here's our report.
Show of strength by the Indian Air Force over Ladakh skies. The aim is total air dominance. In the clear blue skies in high altitude Ladakh, the most potent weapons platform in the IAF inventory, the Rafale Omni-Roll fighter jets joined the Su-30 air dominance fighters and the MiG-29s to rule the skies unchallenged. The more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. And that's exactly what the Indian Air Force appears to be doing right now in a no war, no peace scenario at the line of actual control. Those are the Su-30 MKIs of the Indian Air Force flying combat air patrol sorties over Ladakh skies. You have the Su-30 MKIs, you have the MiG-29 air superiority fighters and the Mirages flying along with the Rafales. There you see another batch of Su-30s. Now they are flying combat air patrols. The Rafales touched down briefly on the Leh tarmac before taking on again to join the air dominance and air superiority fighters. The fighter jets are part of a bigger package operating in tandem to dominate airspace and to deny the same to the adversary. The Su-30 MKIs with their missiles, the Rafales with their Scalp and Meteors, and the Mirages with their Mika missiles will ensure that any adversary thinks twice before coming anywhere close to India's airspace. And when the Rafales roared over Ladakh skies, China activated air raid sirens at Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, under Chinese control on Tuesday. This comes amidst reports of China activating 30 new missile bases and 3 air bases in Tibet. China is also building 5 permanent air defense positions and 5 heliports near the line of actual control post-Doklam standoff of 2017. As China talks of peace in joint statements with New Delhi, the Indian armed forces are clearly taking no chances. The focus is on strengthening defenses along the line of actual control. India securing Ladakh skies all the way from the Karakoram ranges, from DBO, Depsang to the middle sector, flying not very close to the Pangong So Lake area, but keeping an eye on the adversary across also Hanle, Demchok and Chumar, ensuring that enemy radars, enemy air assets and enemy assets are kept down. With cameraman Kripal Singh in Leh, Gaurav Sawant for India Today.
Mumbai Indians have opened their account in IPL 13. The defending champions beat Kolkata by 49 runs. Batting first, Mumbai posted 195 for 5. Rohit Sharma was at his absolute best. The hitman scored 80 runs of just 54 deliveries and hit 6 sixes. Surya Kumar Yadav too chipped in with a handy 47. In reply, Kolkata kept losing wickets and went behind the asking rate. Kolkata held back Ian Morgan and Andre Russell, and that proved costly. The Knight Riders could manage just 146 for 9. Jasprit Bumrah dismissed both Russell and Morgan cheaply and sealed the game for Mumbai. Virat Kohli's Bangalore will take on Kings 11 Punjab in match 6 of the IPL 13. Bangalore won their opening match against Hyderabad and will look to build on to the good start. Virat Kohli had an ordinary outing in the first game and will look to score big. Punjab, on the other hand, lost their opening tie in a super over. Dubai International Stadium will host this match. The action kickstarts at 7:30 tonight.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.